Oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Sharp. You're low on health. You'll be missed. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Rick! Slash 'em down. Ching! Good for whatever ails you. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. That's going to leave a mark. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But there are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and new... It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. There you go. The Wheeled One is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's a flesh wound. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the Wheeled One before backup arrives. Every little bit helps.
Ugambun ang toledrea. Ja befarbihida huntlika maperna.
There.
Ja moluwan. Ja lawawatnawa. Ja lawawatnawa. Ja tu ja mapotowata.
It was...
Yuba duluwawa.
Had it not... Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the... The potato... The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over... The Nono's key energy is just... You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He says you...
Yuba duluwawa.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Yuba duluwawa.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life.
Tuluya. Utulula. Maya.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porkypuff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Papa Morphobug.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Papa Morphobug.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intent. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Oloi bo bopawe.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe. And
Weta god for umba.
regardless of who you choose, it won't be. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Auketo tul adto iamana fabube muk kofa.
He believes the tribe's Sifus
Ska nuka.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of straight. He welcomes you to the Myriad, but he was hoping you'd show up. The Sifu says there was Myriad. If you believe there's some good in there, he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
What?
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
What?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot... Anyway. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You're in pain. Made it count. reflexed. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. He wonders where you've been. He thinks... He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you... Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the... You know you can't... She'll see you... She'll... Here's another familiar face with... He was hoping you could help... He'd...
Fruit, drip, jig, typo.
He's looking... It looks like she's... You know she doesn't like... She wants you to... They look determined. He asks you to... He says...
Zonky, a funky donkey Donny.
He wants to know who you think...
A funky donkey Donny.
She asks if you're hurt. If the most
Gendrana mala.
Und Lumpfaub so.
He asks if
Und Lumpdana. Und dieser Fehler. Hoje eskubushtarim yadafa. Badan udidi mada. Inmo. Kumo uno shabiada.
he's
Ala.
Your Muma says it's about
Berry?
once you.
Berry?
She says she is.
Andro?
Your Muma says you did well today.
Anoraka. Ruhemuktu. Anoraka papum.
Catchy.
Anoraka papum.
Your
Andro?
a piece.
Pialtu ma.
It's called an automaton.
Andro?
Your
Dere?
your Muma says you look tired. No one.
Gendrana mala.
Rest and. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupa from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Apli tonunuta. Urasa tu.
Whatever happens, here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Wait. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone, as the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.